On to you, Cancer. So you have the Sun, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. Three major arcana right back to back, right? The Wheel of Fortune is you Cancers, you Cancer crabs, right? So you showed up basically in your own reading, right? So very much so an important role to play. Whenever it is that you get your own major arcana in your reading, it means that you have a lot of more power than what you think, and it means that you have a very important role to play in this, right? And your own participation in this. So the Sun of the Lovers, right, and the Wheel of Fortune, okay, is about, once again, you learning to love oneself, yourself, right, as well as loving someone else. I see that a lot of you Cancers understand that, in modern day relationships, they love this, interacting with others a little bit too much, and they forget about the self-care, not self-centeredness and conceit, but self-care. They forget that part. And because a lot of people tend to forget that part, they end up losing themselves in the other person. This is why you Cancers can see that a lot of people do not, they fight so much against getting to know somebody that they know is a good match, or is good for them, because part of the reason why is because they don't really have personality, but their whole small or sliver of an identity would get absorbed into the other person, who they are, what they want, and what they want to do. So they fight against it, right? Because they look at it like mind control. So the High Priestess and the Six of Wands is about you Cancers now learning to transmute or figure out some things within yourselves, why it is that you even perceive something like that in the first place would happen to you. And you Cancer crabs have come up with some answers, and you realize that ultimately you have the justice, that there's really nothing to ultimately fear. And you Cancers are survivors, and that you can essentially survive anything. You spend so much time surviving your family members, financial crises, more than one. Y'all represent resilience, the ability to survive no matter what. Sit down, yo. The ability to survive no matter what. And I see that a lot of you Cancers very much so. That's one of your best qualities. That's one of your best traits. But what it is I was talking about before is Cancer crabs has to self-nurture, but Cancer crabs is about taking care of yourself, okay? Not just externally, taking care of your skin, your hair, your nails, but also taking care of yourself internally, as far as emotionally. I'm gonna have to pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. So, as far as, just sit down. Sit down. Anyway. Hey. You better not pee. Oh, okay. But just taking care of themselves, or taking care of yourself, right? Emotionally, internally, as well as externally, right? Far too many people take care of themselves externally, just enough. But do they really take care of themselves for real like that? Enough to actually make good decisions long term as well as short term? No, most of the times they don't. And this has been a real journey for you. I'm getting all these notifications, bro. But what is going on today? But sorry about that. I'm just a little bit distracted, but I'm getting on code again. But the reason why is because so now, sorry about that. You cancers are understanding that it's time for you to start taking care of yourselves. And even when it comes to getting to know other people, taking care of yourself in a way that works. So now the you have the justice, and the justice is about like not associating yourself also with the wrong type of people. The people that you can look at and know that they're gangster, know that they're hood. How do you know that their reading level isn't up to par? They have problems spelling stuff. They have problems doing math. They always need a handout. They're parasitical. They're always looking for somebody to give them something and give them a handout, begging. These are grown folks on both sides, begging with their handout. My gosh, you are an adult. And the judgment, they're very judgmental. Only God can judge me and all this other type of goofy stuff. Well, at the same time, hey, and at the same time, I'm gonna tie my dog back on the leash, yo. I gotta go clean my room after this too. But anyway, so they're the ones that's being the most judgmental, being dysfunctional to you. You know what I mean? Judgmental and all of this. And the Seven of Pentacles is that after everything you Cancer crabs have been through with your family and this, that, and the third and all this, come here, yo. With your family and this, that, and the third and all this other type of nonsense and all of this, a lot of you Cancer crabs, who are they to essentially judge you? Because all it is that they're going to do is tell you something about what it is that they think that they know about you, right? People that you're trying to get to know who are dysfunctional, and in essence, waste your time. And you Cancer crabs know that because you've been through enough to be able to, like it is, I said before, be a survivor. So the Six of Pentacles is nothing that any dysfunctional individual would throw at you should be a surprise. It shouldn't be. The Six of Pentacles, you're ready to get to know other people, and if they're not ready, then they're not ready. The Ace of Wands is about how, and so because of that, you really have to just keep that in mind. You know, you got a lot of socially awkward individuals out here. You know, people who want to gaslight themselves and put themselves up there on a pedestal and all this other type of stuff and all of that. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So, once again, when you're getting to know other people, okay, Cancer, just know that, just remind yourself that you have value, that you have other places to go and people to see and things to do. Real talk. You know, people spend so much time trying to figure out like all these goofy theories on how to attract somebody and all this other type of stuff. And I've said this before, like, if you feel like you need to play all these games in order to attract somebody, you really goofy. Factually, that's what you are. You really are. Because as an adult, you should have places to go, people to see, things to do. That's just, since I'm already here breaking the game out, bringing the knowledge out, as an adult, you're supposed to already have priorities. That's what the people to see, things to do, places to go represent. Priorities. Things that you have going on in your life. You're already supposed to have that. So if you have all this amount of time to play games, it means that you ain't really got a whole lot of value going on. Because you have that kind of time to be sitting up there being a socially awkward dork all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody that would show you that, it means that there's a problem with their time management, or immediately, off the rip. See, that's why it is that I say over here on this channel, Cancer Crabs, that people have a hard time playing everybody, because you know what time it is, and it's accurate. It's not like delusional, it's accurate, because as an adult, naturally, if you are about your business, you are naturally going to have things to do, people to see, places to go. As many as those people tried to play me out, and I've, like I said before, Cancer Crabs, I've seen so many people play themselves into thinking that I don't have anything else to do. I always have something to do. Factually, they're delusional. I have my family members to talk to, spend time with, my dogs in the background, take care of my pets, wash, bathe my dog. You understand what I'm saying? Bathe my dog or whatnot. Things to do, clean up around the house, work out, do these videos. Like, I'm never at a short, go outside, hang out, go somewhere. I'm never at a shortage for like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like I got that much time on my hands to play games and to waste time with other people and act like I'm stupid. Like, I ain't got time for that. There's always something else more to learn. Read these books and stuff like this that I haven't even read yet. So the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords represent, so whenever you Cancer see this type of nonsense, just brush that goofy stuff off, because it should look ridiculous.